It's time for your daily crypto update with Framework Fortune Crypto. I'm your host, Ben. Now let's dive in. So Bitcoin, we're looking good. We're still just riding right up this trend line. Having a little pullback right now currently, but as long as this trend line holds, nothing really too much to discuss about it. It'll just keep going right up it. If it starts cracking, then we got to look for that next area of support, which we know will be that 33,000 area right across the bottoms of all of these candles. So we're either going to keep climbing or we'll drop to there. Ethereum, same thing, climbing up this trend line nicely. Ethereum looking better than Bitcoin though, because it is above all the EMAs on the 4 hour. As long as we stay on this trend line, having this nice slow build up to this 2,500 area, which we know is very strong resistance, because back here on the chart, as much as we look back right across there, a lot of candles that hit as support and resistance going up and down. So it's better to climb to the resistance breakout point and then to shoot straight back up to it. This is nice, healthy movement. So I think we'll see 2,500 here very soon, and probably good chances of it breaking out, barring nothing crazy happens in the crypto world. Cardano, same exact thing. We're on this nice little uptrend. It's just slowly climbing. It's been holding this 140 area for the last week, I would say, which is a good sign of strength. And as long as we hold up here, which it looks like we are going to as of now, because this candle pushed up that bottom little wick there where the candle dropped to, buyers came in and pushed the price back up. We kind of got a little bit of a triangle here on Cardano, and I would say break of this triangle, that's about where the 200 day is. We should see it get back up to that 150. After we got rejected off 150, we really haven't pulled back that much. We pulled back to 139, so that's 11 cents. That's not that big of a drop, so I'm looking for it to break out of this very soon. Cosmos Atom, I actually have a little bit more information about. We just talked to the good friend at Liam over at Confident in Crypto. If you haven't checked this channel out, go check that out. Just type in Confident in Crypto. We'll be releasing a couple of episodes on this channel, the Framework Fortune Home channel, and his channel of the discussion we just had. Told me a lot about Cosmos and that ecosystem. Really good project. Now, whether Atom or not will be super valued is questionable, because the Cosmos blockchain allows for sovereign blockchains to be made using their protocols or whatever. Liam in the episodes will explain it a little bit more, but basically, since those are sovereign blockchains coming out of the Cosmos ecosystem, they have their own coins. So the value of those blockchains are tied to their coins and not to Atom. But Atom is tied to Cosmos. So Cosmos could very easily be a very big player, especially because they already have their blockchain built. They have an ecosystem of blockchains, and it is a massive ecosystem from my understanding. You're talking about Brune, I think, and Thor, Lunaterra, names like that are in that Cosmos ecosystem. So Atom is still, I still think, easily $20. I think it's undervalued. It's just climbing right up the trend line nicely. Actually riding the 20 day currently better than the trend line. So very nice show of strength there. But Cosmos blockchain, definitely check into it. Do some research. Cosmos Network is the website. Go check it out. Algorand, which is one of my favorite stakers. I'm staking Algorand on Coinbase. I have recurring buys on it. If you haven't heard me say that before in one of the past crypto updates. So I'm constantly slowly buying into Algorand. Been buying all of this dip. Had some a little bit before the dip back here. But that staking just continues to compound as we're climbing. And it finally is back up over 90 cents, testing that 200 day at 92 cents. 20 day has crossed the 150 day, has almost crossed the 100 moving average as well. So very close to being bullish on Algorand on the chart. If it can break back above $1, then we could see some nice moves out of it. Personally, because Algorand is its own blockchain and has supposedly like lightning fast transaction speeds and little fees, it is one to keep on watching. It definitely should not be around $1, I think. I think that's too undervalued for this coin, but we will see. Looking good at the moment. So Ethereum Classic still riding down this downtrend. 50-day is trying to hold up. It did crack below the 200. So if the 50 can hold up, you can see this curl back around, break that 55 at the downtrend, and go on another leg up. If not, it's going to drop down to the 100. And if it cracks the 100, it does have a ways to drop. It could drop all the way back to this 45 line right across this little double bottom here. Polygon MATIC, you do have the 20-day crossed over the 50 finally. We were kind of just sitting on it yesterday. But buyers pushing it up above that, holding it above there. Very close to breaking this downtrend, 2 cents away. And we could see big volume come back in and see it push back up to these tips up here to this 125 area. So I think MATIC's looking pretty good. And from my conversation with Liam, Polygon Network is very fast and cheap as well. And you can use it on MetaMask instead of the Ethereum network. So got to do some more checking into MATIC. Eventually, I'm going to do a review of the blockchain and the coin altogether, like I did with Scale and StormX. Shiba is trying this little fox, dog, cat, heart out, whatever that little token thing is. I know it's supposed to be a dog, but even the dogs that the Shiba token represents looks like fox, cat, dogs. So, but anyway, it cannot break this downtrend. It keeps trying and trying and trying. The 20-day is literally at the downtrend. It's holding the 20-day right now. It needs to break this solid and start holding above it. If it doesn't break this soon, it's going to keep riding down this downtrend, and that will start making it bearish. Right now, the EMAs are where they need to be. Very bullish on the 4-hour chart for Shiba. We got a couple of top gainers to note. RLC having a nice breakout today from 285 all the way up to 360. Big run there. Hit the 200-day, is getting rejected at the moment. It's one of those ones that has been consolidating nicely and finally came to that tipping point where you see me drawing triangles on the charts. It's kind of right there in that tipping point where it finally decided to make a move and exploded upwards. So another altcoin we're seeing with a nice pop. And then Mana, which is the Decentraland token. If you haven't seen my Decentraland video, I covered it on the Framework Fortune home channel. You can go check that out. Very interesting gaming project. But you can see the 20-day is actually crossing over the 200 right now. So Mana could easily get back up to $1, especially if that game continues to grow its player base. My MLN swing I am out of because it cracked the bottom of this triangle. Could not continue this upward momentum of consolidation. Started having a sell-off and I got out of it. I'm currently looking for something else to get back in. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but I will let you guys know in tomorrow's crypto update. But that was a massive run on MLN, so that's why I was keeping a very close eye, because I knew if it cracked, it could drop quite a bit, and it did drop about $10. But when this thing does run, it can run hard. It's done it multiple times, like $40, $50 candles in 4 hours. You can see on this chart. Scale coming back to life, breaking this downtrend. We've had this downtrend drawn, this big kind of consolidation wedge on Scale. And it finally broke over it. Finally. And Scale is holding that 25-cent area. This is what I've been talking about that I wanted to see out of Scale. Scale to show some strength and break over that 25 and then hold 25. So as long as we continue to hold above 25 tonight, we should start to see some movement back up. Almost got to that 200, which is at 28 cents. But not quite there. A little bit of selling pressure. But it did just go from 21.5 basically up to 27.5. That's a pretty big jump for this cheap of a crypto in one day. So if there's any coins that I'm not currently covering, leave them in the comments below and let me know your thoughts on the coins that I am covering. Appreciate everybody joining me as always. Stay safe out there. Until next time.